voice and excuse me for my cold. I have too much cold, but that's okay. I think that should be fine. We will be connecting on this call. This is for all the new people who have joined in for the first time. We connect over this weekly call every week on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Okay, this is a call that we have just for you to know me to know you, and just for a very casual interaction, because everything is online. I believe it is important for you to see me, I to see you, and understand things. Okay, this is not a call which is for any sort of answering the questions of your personal diet plans, or getting your queries sorted there. But this is an in general call for very general queries, or very general doubts, for if you want to share any experience, or if you have any particular doubts regarding the process or anything. I'll be happy to help. Apart from that, we also connect so that we all get motivated, because healthy journey is all about feeling motivated, right? As long as you are motivated, you follow things, and when slowly and steadily the motivation drops, it becomes very difficult to follow that routine. I do not really believe in anything that is very fancy, or anything that is something that you don't get usually in the market. It's not really needed. Healthy eating is all about eating the food which you have been eating since childhood, but with the right food combination. So that's what I'm going to majorly help you with. Okay, most of you have already started following the diet, because all the names that I see are already following the diet which has been given. Some of them are starting from 1st of November, but I don't see any of them joining in as of now. So for everyone who has started, if this is the first week or the first few days of your diet, be there, stay consistent, because things will fall in place. Okay. I'm not expecting anyone to follow the diet 100% from the first week itself. Even if you follow 50%, 60%, we should be in a much better place. So don't worry at all. And secondly, if you are someone who is addicted to chai, coffee, again, I would not advise anyone to quit on your caffeine intake suddenly, because again, your body does not take it in a good way. So always make sure slowly and steadily, and even if you don't want to quit, you can still continue having it. I will guide you with when can you have it and how can you have it. Okay, so that again shouldn't be a problem. Wins of the week. Last week we did not have this call on last Wednesday, so it's been 2 weeks that we have connected. Many of the clients have joined in mainly for the PCOD plan, so have a lot of wins for that as well in this week. Many of my clients, the doctors have given them a heads up. So many of my clients who join in usually join in because they try to conceive. So the doctors tell them first lose weight and get your medical conditions sorted, so that even when you get pregnant, there shouldn't be any trouble during those 9 months. So many of my clients, the doctors have given a heads up now that okay, it's time, you can start conceiving. So that's a really good sign. Many of my clients are losing weight. Three of my clients, in fact, had joined for a weight gain plan and doing really well. Weight gain, again, if anyone is of yours is for weight gain, you will realize that weight gain is a much difficult and a slower process compared to weight loss. Okay, so if you gain weight in a healthy way, that again is a big achievement, and that has happened to many of the clients in these last 2 weeks. So that again is a very good thing. I had started this Dasera festive plans, especially for PCOD and for conceiving, and many of you have signed up for that as well. So good luck to you. We will be starting soon. Some of them started from today, and as I said, some from 1st of November. So we will be doing that as well. Again, we'll be having this call on every Wednesday at 6 p.m. A very small 15 to 20 minutes call, just for you to know me and me to know you. That's the only purpose of this call and nothing else. Okay, it's just a weekly connect call. I have a few questions which you guys have asked on the links which I have sent. So let me quickly check, and we will then get going. Okay, I'll share the screen so that you all can see the questions, and I'll try to answer them all. They are just a few, like maybe 5 to 6 questions, so we are good enough. Okay, let's get started. When I am answering the questions, and if you are there on the call, you can just wave or you can just unmute yourself and have a one-on-one interaction with me. So I will be able to help you in a better way. Hi, Priya. Priya, are you there? The quantity you mentioned in the plan should be the same, or we should have more than that. It should always, you should always try to keep the quantity as it is, because the quantity is measured accordingly, right? If I give you one bowl of sabzi with two small fulkas and salad, try to keep it that way. Sometimes if you feel you're more hungry, you can definitely take more of sabzi and more of salad. Try to take the carbs, the main source of carb jo bhi diya hai na, if I've given you roti or jowar roti or rice or dali or quinoa, try to keep that in limit. Baki others you can definitely uh, no keep adding. थोड़ा सा सैलेड एक्स्ट्रा ले लिया, थोड़ी सब्जी एक्स्ट्रा ले ली, घर में दाल बनी है, you can take that extra. But as much as possible, try to stick to the quantity given, because that's the main thing, right? The portion control that we talk about. Hi, Vidisha. My feet normally swell up after 45 minutes of walk. Is there any way to prevent this? We will have to figure out why is this exactly happening. If it is happening because of some deficiency, we will have to work on this. But if you feel that you have not been walking since really long and suddenly you have started walking and 40-45 minutes ke baad, then maybe you need to take it a little slow. Do 30 minutes walk, then slowly in the next week do 35, then in the next week do 40, 5 minutes increase karo every week. Maybe then this problem won't happen. It usually happens, right? When we climb mountains or when we do some unusual thing which we usually don't do, our legs swell up, we start feeling a little unusual. So this can be one of the reasons, Vidisha. So try to take it a little easy. Hi, Shama. Is pickle or papad allowed in the diet? Pickle, at times, yes. Like I love having pickle with any curry and rice. So, but just a little. I am not sure if you have ever seen my plate, which I post on Instagram. The pickle is literally this much. Like so many of my clients also message me saying, "Ma'am, itni si pickle, but that is enough." The reason being, one, pickle has a lot of salt in it, right? It's the main preservative in the pickle, so we try to keep it a little limited. And secondly, many of the pickles have a lot of oil in them. I know there are oil free pickles as well, so I always prefer those over the oily pickles, but sometimes you can. Papad roasted you definitely can. Okay. I know there are many types of papads which are without a lot of soda which is added to it, so you can have like a small roasted papad with your meal. That shouldn't be a problem, but roasted, not fried. Can we eat peanut butter? Peanut butter as a spread is not a bad option unless it's just make sure that it's not loaded with sugar. The unsweetened peanut butter should be good. It is calorie dense. Okay, it has a lot of calories, but they're good calories, and sometimes you can take them. Otherwise, if you're just asking for munching, a handful of roasted peanuts is much better than peanut butter. Okay. Anonymous. Okay. I've been following your diet for almost a year now and been exercising every day. I've been losing weight from all parts of my body, but I've noticed that the fat around my belly remains unchanged. What could be the reason for it? One main reason: your body loves fats. It has this tendency of depositing fat because that is how it has happened since years, right? Body loves to store fats just for the adverse condition ki kabhi khana nahi mila, so we will use up this fat. So this is a natural tendency of your body. Now, where does body store fats? It usually stores fats at areas which have the least movement. अभी hands पे, legs पे movement is the maximum, right? हाथ चलाते हैं, walk करते हैं. Face पे भी उतना नहीं होता है. Like even if you are gaining 10 kgs, 5 kgs तो tummy पे दिख जाता है. फिर 1 kilo face पे, 1 kilo हाथ पे, 1 kilo this पे. So their tummy is a place which does not move a lot, whether you are sitting or whether you are working. The tummy is intact. That there it is. So it's the most difficult thing to lose fats from your tummy. Two things that can be done. One is regular massages really help. Second, most important, do some specific tummy exercises. They also help a lot. There are a few exercises which especially focus on your abdomen, lower abdomen, upper abdomen. So you can start that along with your diet, because nothing, absolutely nothing will work without that. So you definitely can try doing that. Okay, and don't worry, you will do better now that. And one very good thing, because you are losing weight, right, and losing inches from all over the body, that means your body does have the tendency to lose. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपकी body lose ही नहीं कर रही है बिल्कुल. So don't worry, it will also happen. Hi Garima, which oil is the best for cooking when we are trying to do a weight loss program? A mix of oils is always, hi Garima, a mix of oils is always better for giving tadka in your dal or in your curries. Ghee is good. For cooking purpose, any cold pressed oil is good. If you are putting it on your salads or in your dressing, olive oil is really nice. So a mix of oils. So oils have two types, Nufa and Pufa. Some have Nufa, some have Pufa. Jitna mix karoge, utna always better. I have these four cooking oils in my kitchen. I have olive oil for all the dressing, and mostly, if I see, usually तो मैं एहसास के लिए अलग से cook नहीं करती. But the day I am making Chinese, or if I am having something that she doesn't like, so she doesn't like mushrooms. So if there are things that she doesn't like, her food is completely made in olive oil. Or I also use olive oil for all my air fried things. So my chicken, my paneer, my mushrooms, which are air fried, are all made in olive oil. Of course, I have ghee. I have different types of ghee. My mama gives dusra ghee. My sasu ma gives dusra ghee. Mama ka ghee is very fragrance wala. Sasu ma ka ghee is थोड़ा सा ऐसे होता है ना, दाने दाने वाला. So I have a lot of ghee at home. Ghee is only used at my home to put on parathas, and sometimes Jay likes parathe wale this ghee wale dosa, that or tadka. Third I have is cold pressed oil. I use it for normal cooking, and refined oil I use. I have refined sunflower oil that is mainly used if I have to make patties, or if I have to, थोड़ा सा मतलब डीप फ्राई तो मैं कभी करती नहीं, बिकॉज कभी जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है. बट हाँ, कभी पूरी, जैसे कल पूरी बनी तो पूरी बनानी है, तो अदरवाइज कभी पैटीज बनानी है, या कभी कुछ थोड़ा ज्यादा ऑयल फिश बनाना है, तो दैट आई यूज रिफाइंड ऑयल. सो आई यूज अ मिक्स ऑफ ऑल ऑयल्स. यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू दैट एज वेल. आई जस्ट गिव यू what all I use. Yeah.
So what do you think? How much oil is enough for a day?
It actually completely depends from person to person. A person who is 100 kgs, okay, weight, the calorie requirement is somewhere around 2800 to 3000 calories a day. So for them, 4 to 5 teaspoons of oil should be good. But a person who is 60 kgs, for them, 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of oil is good. And trust me, that's more than enough. पूरी सब्जी अगर 5 लोग की सब्जी बनती है, तो that entire sabzi is actually made in 5 teaspoons of oil. And if you divide it between 5, it just goes to like 1/4 teaspoon of oil for you. So that way, in the entire day, an approximate 2 teaspoons of oil should be enough. This is including the butter or the ghee that you top on. The best thing to do is 2 things. One is everyone get a spray bottle, oil spray.
Sure.
इतना काम आता है, बिकॉज जब आप सिर्फ स्प्रेड भी करते हो ना, तब भी 1 चम्मच ऑयल निकल जाता है उसमें, राइट? बट व्हेन यू स्प्रे, इट इज हार्डली 1/8 टीस्पून. So you just have to spray. It does the same purpose. So everyone get a oil spray bottle. Second, brush. तो जब पराठों पे या किसी पे भी घी लगाना है, तो वो निकाल के लगाने से अच्छा जस्ट ब्रश इट. अगेन इट रिड्यूसेस द अमाउंट ऑफ ऑयल बाय ऑलमोस्ट 70 to 80%. So these are 2 very good hacks which you can use. This say taste, maybe there will be no compromise, and at the same time you will get your intake of oil and butter really down. So you can try that out. I also have melted butter at times. मतलब मैं butter पहले ही बाहर निकाल के रख देती हूँ, ठीक है? If I have to make, for example, like ऐसा slices और parathas with butter, not ghee, तो butter पहले ही बाहर निकाल के रख दो, so that it melts nicely. And then that also you can, क्योंकि अगर पूरा पीस डालेंगे ना बटर का, it is too much, right? But अगर melted butter डालेंगे ना, it become, अगर आप पूरा पीस स्पून में लोगे और उसको मेल्ट करोगे ना, तो बटर नीचे गिरने लगेगा, right? क्योंकि full piece of butter is not 1 teaspoon, it's more than that. Just because it's solid, it fits in that. But when you actually go to see 1 teaspoon of butter, it is just half of that cube. So always try to take things in a liquid way, because quantity कम हो जाती है. Okay.
Sure.
Hi Pallavi, no problem. Take care. After eating curd or buttermilk in lunch, I feel very sleepy. Yeah, it happens. Curd, buttermilk लेने के बाद, or even rice लेने के बाद, many people start feeling very sleepy. There is no solution to this, because it usually happens to everyone, because your body goes in that relaxed mode after taking dairy. It usually goes in that relaxed mode. Now it's time to nap, because as I said, that's how human body is made, right? Just do one thing, take a walk of 15 minutes after your lunch or after your dinner, whenever you are taking, and you will feel better. Also, take half a teaspoon of sauce. fennel seeds. Just take that and chew it. You will feel much better, Pallavi. Don't worry. It happens to everyone. It happens to me as well. Hi, Anita. My brother's doctor recommended not to take cucumber at night. Can you suggest? I would not really completely agree with him. He must have told it to your brother, maybe because your brother has acidity, or maybe your brother catches cold. I catch cold very easily nowadays if I take cucumber at night. पहले नहीं होता था, but अभी हो रहा है, so I have also stopped. I only take carrots. So maybe your brother faces this issue. In case if that is not there, I think you can still take it. That's not a problem. But if you are really want to follow that, don't take it. Take carrot, take tomato, take cabbage, whatever you feel suits your body. Otherwise, taking cucumber at night, if you do not catch cold easily and if you are not very prone to acidity, should be fine. You can still take it. That's
I have a question, ma'am. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, does cucumber stimulate acidity?
For people who are already having this issue, it can, if you take it after your dinner, it can. There's no proven fact. But what happens is, when you take cucumber along with your meals, okay, the digestion time of cucumber is very fast. Okay. And that of your meals is a little slow. So that might cause disruption in the digestion, and in return, it might cause acidity. But this doesn't happen with everyone. Also, cucumber which is cut like 30-40 minutes back and then had, even that causes acidity for many people because of the outside air that touches the cucumber. There are reactions which happen. So this is for every fruit and every salad. Jitna possible ho, cut it at the same time and then have it. Otherwise, Shama, it doesn't happen with many. Sometimes it does.
Acidity, that's why.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Sapna. Actually, I joined a little bit late. Can you go back to my question and answer if you have?
So you have asked if no, your why do your feet usually swell up? So Vidisha, I also asked this, like, have you started walking very recently for 45 minutes, or you always used to walk for 55 minutes, 45 minutes, and you always see swollen legs? What is it?
Yeah, like I've been walking on and off, like not very continuously, but even if I like for the past 3-4 months, I usually walk for 30 to 40 minutes after my dinner, or sometimes during lunch, after lunch. And at night when I sleep, I feel like my feet are swollen. And in morning when I check my weight, normally I would have gained some weight because of
The swelling.
Yeah.
So does this happen every time when you walk, or even if you don't walk, your feet is swollen?
No, only when I walk for 30 or more minutes, only then.
So you can do one thing. You can reduce the time of your walk and take 45 minutes ka walk twice a day, like 20 minutes morning, 20 minutes evening. Try this first and then slowly try to increase 25, 25, 30, 30, and then ek bar ka stop karke, then start continuous for 45 minutes. As I said, some of the bodies are not used to so much of walk together. So if you can divide it into 2 parts, that might help. Or second, it can be that there is a major vitamin deficiency, so we can actually consider that as well. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, I had vitamin D deficiency and I was taking supplements. I've stopped taking now, so maybe I can check my
absolutely check that, and if needed we can again start with the supplement. But try to divide your walk into half and half, and then let's see how it goes. Okay,
thank you.
All right. And we have a few chat messages, so I will quickly go to that. When I eat wheat-based things, I put on weight. Rashmi, if you eat wheat-based things and if you think you put on weight, there can be two things. One is maybe, okay, assuming maybe your body does not digest gluten very easily. So we can work on that. Or second, it can be that you really take gluten very rarely. So that maybe it's a very foreign thing for your body. So let's figure out what exactly it is and we can work on it. I have clients who, when they take gluten, they don't gain weight, but they definitely start feeling very different. They feel heavy. So if that is the case, maybe we have to work for the gluten allergy test. Hi, is there any rule for dinner must be before 6 or 7? Very important, Rakshita. No, there is no rule for that. Do tell me if there are people, let me stop this. I have so many clients who come back home only at around aram se 9:30. I cannot tell them, right, 6:30 को dinner करो फिर घर पे आके सो जाओ. It's not a healthy thing to do at all. For everyone who always has this doubt कि कैसे करूँ, late करूँ क्या, और skip करूँ dinner, don't skip. Just keep these two things in mind. Even if you're having dinner at 9:30, 10 o'clock, do not sleep at least 1.5 hours after your dinner. Second, take a 15 minutes walk after your dinner. Very, very important. Yeah, I'm not denying the fact earlier dinner is the best, but it does not suit everyone. Especially currently in this lifestyle, it does not. I myself sleep by 1:30. I have international clients whom I sometimes speak to at night. So if I have my dinner at 7, मुझे फिर बहुत भूख लगती है. When I had done intermittent, मुझे रात को भूख लगती थी, and मुझे भूख लगती है, just like you guys. So then I definitely used to take chamomile tea and herbal teas at night, but sometimes that might not suffice. Correct? So no, Rakshita, if you come home late, you should have your dinner and then take care of these things. Please take my question again. I joined late. You can definitely listen to the recording. I will be posting the recording soon now. Okay. Everything bagel or white bread, which is better? I sent you a pic of bagel ingredients. Okay, Rashim. Hi, Rashim. I will check the ingredients of the bagel that you have sent and I'll get back to you. My question is same as Yashika. What was the question? Okay, I'll check. I am 43 and since few months, my periods flow is only for 2 days. Is it okay? Yeah, I mean, as long as you are getting your periods on time and at the same time, as long as you think that the flow is proper, you are soaking at least 2.5 pads in a day, you should be okay. There is a possibility that you are hitting menopause. So this is pre-menopause for you, possibly. Okay. So we can check with that. Any quick remedy for pitta, as I'm having severe headache with nausea sometimes? Monali, for that, ajwain soap and jeera ka pani really helps a lot. And secondly, it is very important to understand why does this happen. For some people, this happens when they are empty stomach for long. For some people, this happens when they take sour things. Okay. So if that is the case with you, then you really need to work on that. But if no, if you feel ki randomly ho raha hai, ajwain soap and jeera ka pani might help because sometimes your body just does not digest a few things, right? So yeah, I think we are good to go. And as discussed, I will not take more than 20 minutes. It's 6:20 already. I would really like to thank everyone for joining in. Two important things. One is the prices of all the plans will be completely different. Now from November onwards, I have already discussed many of the renewal clients. So in case if you guys are planning to renew, please connect with me on WhatsApp so that we can do it with the old prices. And secondly, I will be sharing a link after this call to the Google reviews because I am working on things which require me to submit my reviews. So if you have 2 minutes, please spare those 2 minutes and review. That would be really helpful. Apart from that, anytime anything is needed, just message. I will want you all to follow the plan as much as possible. When you're going out, when you're feeling unwell, kuch bhi ho raha hai, get back on track as soon as possible. Okay, nobody is going to follow the plan 100%. I know that, and I'm not even expecting. We are working on a lifestyle change, and we are going to do it very soon. Very proud of all of you who have actually decided to take this healthy step towards a healthy lifestyle. Okay. I would not take much of your time. Just let's have a quick group picture and we will all meet next Wednesday. Can I request everyone to please turn on the camera for just 2 minutes and we will be good to go. Okay. Yeah. Before this, I have continuously got this question on my DMs. How important is protein? To bata दूं आप सबको, protein is one of the most important nutrients that your body needs, but that's not the only thing that your body needs. Okay, carbs, fats, fiber, सब कुछ equally important है. So in case if you feel किसी दिन protein नहीं लिया, next day compensate कर दो. Next day नहीं लिया, उसके बाद कर दो. But do not stress only and only on protein. Okay, this is for everyone. Make sure that your body meal is a balanced meal. रोटी भी चाहिए, सब्जी भी चाहिए, दाल कभी है तो चलेगा, नहीं है तो next meal में ले लो. ठीक है, करी नहीं है, चिकन नहीं है तो नेक्स्ट मील में ले लो. बैलेंस मील्स इज व्हाट वी आर लुकिंग एट. नोबडी इज गोइंग ऑन नो रोटी, मैं रोटी नहीं खाऊंगी, राइस नहीं खाऊंगी, किनवा नहीं खाऊंगी, दलिया नहीं खाऊंगी. नोबडी इज डूइंग दैट. Okay, nobody. Even if you are very desperate to lose weight, still nobody is doing that. Come on. Okay, all right. Can I take a picture? Smile. One more, the other batch. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll again see you all on next Wednesday, same time, 6 p.m. Till then, eat lot of good food, drink lot of good liquids and lot of water. Anything, please message, and me and my team will always be there to help and support. Okay? See you all on next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.